Hello and welcome back everybody to the Join Dota League Season 3 Chili Willy vs Kompas Gaming in the European Division 2. We are of course HeflaTV. My name is Coucher and joining me will be Benchy.
Hello again, as we did see a rather dominating display coming out from Kompas Gaming against Chili Willy, although Chili Willy did show signs of being able to make a comeback, and now they got the Lycan.
Yeah, and not only do they get that hero, they also get it on the dire side. I have seen a moderate amount of Lycans making it through the ban phase, but getting picked up on the Radiant side rather than just still ending up losing the game. But on the dire side, just having easier access to Roche, it just gives you that little bit extra still from that hero. But now Kompas Gaming, I mean, they must have been aware of that hero not getting through, since they themselves didn't pan it out, and Chili Willy had other plans in mind as well. So Kompas, do they feel like they have what it takes to just shut down that hero? And if, then what's their draft gonna look like?
Well, that all depends. You need a lot of stun, a lot of lockdown, a lot of ability to basically stop that Lycan from just running away.
Yeah, I think Shallow Shaman definitely wouldn't be a bad choice. Especially once you get that blink, you can just blink Hex before Lycan even gets shapeshift off and Shackle to hold him in place. Maybe even a ward trap wouldn't be too bad. And of course, I guess even a Skyrev Mage, which is also a pretty damn popular support at this point in time. Just getting that Ancient Seal going before the shapeshift might be something that can help out. But all in all, a Tidehunter is available, as actually still is the Doombringer as well, if Kompas Gaming want to go for it in the second game as well.
Yep, as we are going to be waiting for the first pick from a Kompas, and they've actually used up a lot of time for this first pick. Only down to 20 seconds left, and they're going to have to make up a choice soon.
Yeah, it's actually, it feels like they're disconnected or something, because taking this long for a first pick, it's definitely not a usual thing. Usually the first bans and picks happen really fast, but they go for a Treant Protector instead, so they're gonna go for more of the passive route. It looks like just keeping their towers alive rather than taking the fight to Lycan. And to be honest, one thing why Lycan has been losing a lot is because the enemy team has just gone for more push, getting like Shadow Shaman and Death Prophet for themselves rather than having the team of the Lycan have those heroes. So Kompas Gaming, they have another approach, and we will see if that's going to be a mistake or not.
Yep, as we, once again, they're running down the clock, and they don't have a lot of time now to think about picks at this point. If they do pick up that Tidehunter, going for the team fight plus Treant Protector, and I will say I'm a little bit surprised both of those were picked up, as neither of them really provide the lockdown that against a Lycan you need.
Yeah, they're just like, yeah, we'll just clear off the creep wave with Anchor Smash and have a Living Armor to heal up the towers, I guess. That is their thought process at the moment. Maybe they have some curveballs just planned out for us in the later stages. But Chili Willy now, they're like, okay, well, you picked up a Tidehunter and left the Doom available, so we'll just pick up the Doom ourselves. Who can even help out with the push once he gets that Pack Leader's Aura, finds an Alpha Wolf in the jungle? So Chili Willy, I mean, to be honest, the first two picks definitely look scarier from Chili Willy than Kompas Gaming.
Yeah, but I will say that Chili Willy getting those two heroes, they're absolutely, first tier picks, practically first pick, first banned in every single competitive game. And I do feel that Kompas Gaming, it's almost like with how long they took to get those first pick, first bans out, they kind of forgot that Lycan was in the pool.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it is kind of easy to forget such heroes sometimes, since they don't ever see the light of day, so it just wiped away from the back of your mind. But now, both teams actually ban out pushing kind of heroes. Death Prophet from Chili Willy and a Shadow Shaman from Kompas.
Yep. Two very good heroes, but they get banned out, and I will say that I understand why both those two teams are doing it. The Tidehunter and Lycan both provide a lot of theoretical pushing ability. Especially if the Lycan gets keyed up with something like an Enigma, possibly, or even a Nature's Prophet. Using that Howl to do huge amounts of damage. But obviously the Death Prophet also very good, and with that silence can shut down a Lycan very, very hard.
Man, go Lycan mid, Doombringer safe lane, Nature's Prophet off lane, Enigma jungle, plus Venomancer support. Go!
Yes.
Just maximize. I guess Pugnog would be the support as well. That would be some crazy push.
Yeah, just like this game's over in 15 minutes. TI4 finals all over again.
Yeah. What a letdown.
Yeah. Although the rest of the event was pretty cool. And there's been lots of awesome, exposition movies made out of TI4 already by like Dota Cinema and a bunch of other people.
Well, it always happens with those big events, but now coming back to this game, a Skyrift mage banned by Kompas, whereas Viper was taken out by Chili Willy themselves. Although usually a Lycan doesn't really, or isn't afraid of the Viper. Of course, against the Doombringer can still slow him down, just try to kite him around to some extent. But Kompas now, are they going to draft some lockdown now? Maybe even something like a puck wouldn't be too bad, to be honest here.
Well, I will say that even then, the puck you need actual, unless you're 100% confident to be able to get the silence off before he pops his shapeshift, and then 100% confident in being able to lock him down before that happens, you basically need, you can't have slow, you can't have a silence, you need stuns, you need lockdown, and that's some lockdown coming out there with the ice path. That's the start.
Can you land it though on a shapeshifted Lycan? That's actually kind of a hard feat. And Chili Willy, they pick up a Rubik for themselves, so just having the ability to steal the Ice Path, which is going to be excellent since you won't have a delay casting it as a Rubik. And of course, the biggest of them all, going for that Ravage steal.
Well, yeah, there's plenty of awesome spells for Rubik to steal. You've got the Treant Protector, Tident, Jakiro, all have an amazing amount of awesome spells. If he can pick them off without getting caught out himself.
Yeah, that's going to be the key part here. And Kompas, well, actually the two supports that they have are rather passive, I want to say. Jakiro at least helps them push a little bit with the Liquid Fire if needed. And they go for the Razor for the second game. Now, first game, Razor got a lot of farm early on, and just I can't really say that he was the key in their win or any other hero. They just completely overwhelmed Chili Willy as a team in the first game. But Razor definitely holding his own there as well, just getting that early farm, which sometimes Razors just lack. But Chili Willy now, having seen the Razor come out, do they draft something specific, or are they just going the route that they have been going from the get-go?
Well, I say that just keep going the way they are. I like their draft a lot more than Kompas Gaming right now. There's a lot more of a solid plan coming out. With Kompas Gaming, you've kind of got the Jakiro to kind of steal the damage from Lycan, and the Razor, and they've got the Jakiro with some nice team fight, and the Tident kind of mixes it all together. But I feel that Chili Willy's lineup right now just does one thing: it pushes, it has a carry, it's got the ability to counter initiate with that Rubik ultimate. And now we're going to be waiting to see what their fourth pick is going to be.
Actually, I'm hoping a little bit that Chili will go for a hero that can maybe push or team fight, because at the moment, Lycan alone might not actually be enough push when the Treant Protector is on the board for Kompas. And Chili Willy, I mean, Lycan and Rubik, yes, Rubik, like you said, if he can steal that ultimate, he can have a huge impact in the fight, but if he doesn't manage to steal, it just gets a random spell, so to say. Chili Willy, they actually don't have a huge amount of team fight, apart from just locking down one hero with the Doom. So, I'm just hoping that they will strengthen one side of their lineup, whether it be push or just team fight.
Yeah, because we are going to be going, finally, Chili Willy using all their time to decide as they pick up that Wraith King kind of team fight. It's more the initiator support, getting that quick Blink Dagger, jumping in with the Reincarnation. But it does mean that their mid is, well, theoretically you could have a Lycan or a Doom go mid, depending on what Kompas Gaming decide to pick up. As we do see the final bans coming out, the AA getting taken out, obviously assuming that this Doom's going to be on the off lane. Then the Lycan Rubik, Wraith King probably on the solo safe lane, or the tri-lane safe lane.
Yeah, Chili Willy can run the Lycan either mid or safe lane, of course, and I do think that the Doombringer will be off lane in any case. And for Kompas Gaming to ban out an Ancient Apparition, I'm not even too sure if it's like targeted to something specific. And Chili Willy, well, they ban out a Morphling, and well, we all know that Ancient Apparition is really good against that hero. So Chili Willy, they were kind of at least trying to read the minds of Kompas Gaming that why did they ban out the Ancient Apparition. And for Chili Willy themselves, I actually think that something like a Dragon Knight wouldn't be too bad if they want to run Rubik, Wraith King, Lycan safe lane, Doom off, and just get another pusher who is also just extremely tanky in the front lines, because Lycan, Doombringer, Wraith King, and a Dragon Knight, I mean, Kompas Gaming, even with the Ravage, they would still have to have a lot of extra damage to actually get those kills. But, well, speaking of the Dragon Knight, Kompas Gaming themselves pick it up.
Yeah, because we do see the Dragon Knight. I feel it's okay as a little bit more push to their lineup. that they are going to need to be able to do this, as the Dragon Knight obviously going to be going mid, and this does give Chili Willy a little bit of a picking advantage as to what they wish to go for to counter that Dragon Knight mid, as we're going to be going into the last pick. Only 30 seconds left. Still probably going to need their mid hero.
I would think so. I guess if they really want to, they can go for a Pagna again. Or I guess Naga Siren is available as well if they want to go for that route. But actually I don't even see like any hero just fitting them perfectly at this point in time.
Not ones that are going to the mid lane specifically. Unless you want to go for something weird like, I don't know, maybe Enigma mid, as in that used to be popular in a while back.
Sniper.
As we do see a
Wow.
sniper getting picked out.
Oh, that is interesting to say the least. Of course, Sniper actually is pretty decent in just sieging towers as well. Having that shrapnel, of course, providing vision, doing some damage to the tower itself, and just a ridiculous range on Sniper to right-click away from a completely safe location. But how are they gonna lane this? Is this gonna be a mid-lane Sniper or mid-lane Lycan instead? And Kompas Gaming, are they heading towards an aggressive trial lane with Razor, Jakiro, Treant, leaving Tidehunter solo safe?
Well, I'm not quite sure at the moment. As in, neither of them really have super strong tri-lanes. In fact, I would say that out of these two tri-lanes, Chili Willy's is a little bit stronger, just due to that double stun and nuke combo that they've got. As in, Lycan does do a lot of damage in the early game, even without his utility that it needs to really survive in a tri-lane versus tri-lane. And also, again, I'd feel a Doom versus Tidehunter lane, though, would not be good for Chili Willy, as Tidehunter should, well, I did say should, the Doom did actually win that 1 versus solo lane last time, but should get the better of that situation, as we do see once again another pause, need pause for 3 to 5 minutes.
Oh god, man. I was hoping like, okay, pause, usually it's like 1 minute something, 3 to 5. What a bummer. And well,
Yeah.
of course, Kompas Gaming, they have a long day ahead of them, so might as well pause at the moment. They already have the next game coming out in 1 hour and 9 minutes against Euphoria, plus another 2-game series after that still. And well, I mean, to be honest, I think it's a really nice approach overall to just get the games out of the way as fast as possible. Because, first of all, it frees up their schedule to play other tournaments as they come, because JDL, it is pretty much the first tournament to happen after TI, and more tournaments will start popping up like always. So they won't have double scheduling or anything like that because of them playing as many games now. And of course, just I think it's a sign of kind of like professionalism as well. Just playing when it's necessary, not delaying it out until God knows when. Because, for example, Join Dota League Season 2 is not fully over yet even.
Yeah, because we do see that it is also worth noting that KPG is rather interesting, so to say, in the sense of they're kind of on a roll at the moment and how well they've been doing. They had a pretty good run through the Gigabyte League, getting through the qualifiers and doing pretty well in that. And getting all their games out while they're hot could do pretty well for them at the later stages of this tournament.
Yeah, definitely could. And actually we got a little chat trivia here as well. That Sniper has been picked 16 times in 6.81 and what's his win-lose ratio? I'm gonna go with 6 wins and 10 losses.
Yeah, I would guess. I do know he has been picked up a little bit after his buff to his range came out, and you know, generally it's the stronger teams that tend to pick up weird heroes first, and so that could go towards his win rate a little bit.
I don't know, Navi played it even at TI, I think.
Well, yeah, as he was picked up at TI, I think there was only a handful of heroes that weren't picked up. Crystal Maiden, Lina.
Oh, Lina
Phantom
was picked
Lancer.
up once by Navi.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, I think it was against Cloud9, if I'm not mistaken, in the main event.
Okay, then that I think there's only like a couple of them.
I think it was like Crystal Maiden, Huskar, Medusa, and maybe a couple more.
I think Bloodseeker never
Yeah,
made it.
yeah, I was thinking Bloodseeker as well. It's ugh. But yeah, I felt most sorry for the Crystal Maiden.
Yeah, the Crystal Maiden, the issues that she has is that she's very, very strong, but there's just so many other heroes that are slightly more aggressive and do the same jobs that she does.
Oh, I was so close. So close. I went for 6-10, but Sniper has won 5 and lost 11.
Yep, so the stats are against Chili Willy, but I will say that it was an interesting pickup, but at the same time, it does make a bit of sense, considering the fact that we don't really have a lot of aggression able to be coming out from KPG with, you know, the only real ganker that they have early game is this Jakiro.
Man, but this sniper, look at this set, man. How can you lose with a gun like that? And just having the wolf hide as your cloak. Although, poor wolf that had to die for that.
Oh, interesting enough, when I go look at his stuff, it doesn't actually show me what he's wearing. As it gives me like the model to look at, but it doesn't actually...
It doesn't give it to me either. Maybe it's because of the pause. It sometimes happens. And actually, one funny thing is that Sniper wearing a wolf hide while having a Lycan on your team, wouldn't that be some bad blood?
I guess it could be. Although, to be fair, when we start talking about realism and that kind of stuff, it kind of goes... You're just going for accept that this happens and move on.
No, Lycan is like, yeah, my wolves die anyway to the enemy. You might as well have one to be warm and cozy. And man, look at the Wraith King, man. His sword looks badass as well.
Yeah, that sword just looks like...
The sword has a face of its own, what?
Oh yeah, as in it's... I know, it looks like something from World of Warcraft that you'd find in there. Just like, intricately detailed.
Yeah, it's definitely not too shabby. So, do we have any other cool item sets to go over? What? So... Okay, he has some problems.
That is not good. Why are they talking 10 to 15 minutes?
He was saying like that he said 15 minutes ago, or I mean rather he said 10 minutes ago that he needs 15 minutes. So once the pause came out, it was like 5 minutes extra. So the 10 minutes were already over with the draft, I think. At least I hope.
Well, yeah, I hopefully it won't take too long for this team to, you know, for their last player to work out how to get their internet working or whatever the issue they've got.
Man, I'm just going into the showcase mode, nothing else to do, and Dragon Knight, he has his sword towards the sky, he's just up in the air as well, he's like to infinity and beyond and already launching like a rocket.
Yeah. He's playing Ultimate Freeze Tag right now. Really dedicated.
Oh yeah. And there's not even too much to talk about because nobody picked any items up. And of course, don't think we have too much crazy curveballs as far as just who's going to be support and who's not.
Just look at this this position coming out from KBG. Their spawn position, completely terrible. GG, well played. It's over already.
By the way, it's Valve have not yet implemented the thing that when you click on the ages in the base, it still shows Alliance as the world champions for the last year, so no update as newbie for it.
Yeah, annoyingly enough, Alliance was the only one I got wrong in the top. I assumed they were going to get into the top 6 of on the compendium thing. They were the previous champions. I thought they were going to up their ante and stuff.
Yeah, I think I predicted the top 5 to be IG, EG, TK, not Navi, Alliance, and I don't know. I don't even remember if I had newbie there as well. I think I did.
Well, actually, I think I got all of them apart from the Alliance being replaced with VG. Correct.
Yeah, I think I had the same as well. So
as in, I even predicted C9 to get in, which was like my. I feel that they're going to do well in the top 6.
Man, Cloud9, they definitely did better than expected, I think.
Oh yeah, as in they're a very good team, and you know, you got to love fan favorites. If only they hadn't gone for that level 1 Roche.
If only.
Yeah, then the finals would have been awesome. It would have been the DKC9 finals that everyone was talking about.
Just a second. Okay. But I mean, oh, fucking pauses. And Def Crew 1, happy birthday to you. Not gonna write it out on chat or anything because casters are not allowed or shouldn't be talking in chat as it is. But I can still give a shout out to Def Crew 1.
Yep, happy birthday to you.
Bench, are you gonna do a little happy birthday song?
I would, but I think we'd lose too many viewers to get away with that.
Yeah, might be possible. And still, we should have timed this. Yeah. Oh man, Prophet reading my mind. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's been 5 minutes.
Do. Bing. Although I just realised that no one will actually get that outside the UK.
Get what?
The theme song of a countdown.
Yeah, I have no idea what it is, man.
It's actually a really good show in the UK. Like, it's basically like a word game where they like take a bunch of smart people on to like they give you like a set of like 6 or 7, 9 letters, and then you've got to make the largest word you can out of it.
Huh?
And you can kind of tell that I was that nerdy kid in school.
Well, man, it's a really good show. Or you think that's a really good show? Then maybe. But I mean, it sounds for something for the smart people.
Or people who pretend to be smart. As like, yes, I can play along with them and get a 4-letter word.
Hell yeah!
I got cat.
Oh wow! I mean, this pause, it's saddening. I'm really sad about this pause. I was hyped up, more Dota, hell yeah, and then no.
Hopefully KPG will be able to play the rest of the games tonight, as obviously if they do end up, you know, having internet issues, they may be forced to reschedule the other games, which would be a little bit of a shame.
Yeah.
Hopefully not, though.
Definitely we don't want that to happen. We have a good amount of postponing and rescheduling in Join Dota League as it is. And unfortunately for us casters, the postponing always happens when the game is actually supposed to start, so we're ready, our stream is live, we're just in the lobby, and suddenly the other team is like, yeah guys, we can't play. Why? How can you not know this earlier? And
yeah, there's,
no
you know,
updates.
It does end up happening. Sadly, technical issues do plague all video games and that kind of lovely stuff.
Oh, he picked up a 0. Can it be?
Is he back? Are we going to be having the pause gone? Yes, we are. It looks like we're going to be going in a moment, just as soon as Chili Willy remembers that they got to come back into the game.
Yep, go has been given, so it's time to introduce the lineups to you actually as well. For Kompas Gaming on the Radiant side, Chet will be playing on the Dragon Knight, probably gonna head mid lane, leaving Korets to play the offlane Tidehunter and safe lane tri-lane consisting of Fee, Solo Meko, PSM on the Chakiro, Goddamn on the Treant, and Artis once again playing that Razor of his.
In the meantime, on the opposite side, we do have Chili Willy. They're on the Dire side, currently 1 game down. They show a little bit of promise. We do have Dante on the offlane Doom. We've got Rubik being played by Davichi Zibdeji on Rubik. I'm guessing that's some kind of a Chilean name. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce that. Taka-san on the Lycan. Ralphie on Wraith King. And Kato, Gitari on the Sniper, who's going to be going mid.
Yeah, he's probably going to do rather fine as well. He already has the Wraith Band plus 2 iron branches to actually get that extra last hit. Because when he started with no items, his base damage on level 1 is 39. So he did a really good job of getting that extra 11 damage from somewhere. And Sniper, what kind of skill build do you think he's going to go for? And is he going to go for a bottle or just get Ring of Aquila or something for the mana regen? And
well, it all depends. And obviously a bottle on mid is usually a nice idea because you can bottle up those runes. And he does, you know, he does use up a lot of mana with his ultimate. It's got a very low cooldown, but a very high mana cost. But either way, right now, we do see he's mostly stacking up in agility. Just trying to get that to right-click damage, because obviously Sniper has a terrible issue with right-click damage, just in general, until he starts getting those levels up.
Oh, this plays by Dante and Gotham. Dante was just running away from the high ground when he saw Gotham coming in, and of course, you don't want to trade right-clicks with a Treant Protector. Doom, of course, has 0 base armor to begin with, no Stout Shield, started with boots instead. And now that means that he can't even get close to the creep anytime soon. And yeah, he's like, guys, I'm just going to go Jungle Doom.
Yep. He's taking literally infinite damage with that 0 armor.
And actually, he got a really good creep there, I think, just having that Satyr, getting the Unholy Aura for the health regen, and oh man, goddamn. I think he was trying to be sneaky, maybe going for the courier snipe or something, but Dante, he came from the same direction anyway, so goddamn just backed off and finally heading towards the lane as PSM gonna at least attempt a double pull through. So Doombringer, he's gonna be really just starved for levels probably here.
Now, it's worth noting that Jet is actually taking a lot of harassment damage coming out from Sniper right now. Just using that range to his advantage. And the lane's mostly equal. A lot of nice denies though coming out from the Dragon though.
Yeah, and actually Dante in some trouble. The Leechy comes out as well, Doom. He's level 2 but not enough mana for the score surf. Huge mistake, the right clicks are there. Some body blocking from the tree and protector as well as Shakiro goes in with his own right click. They shoot with the kill and oh, they're gonna leave it for Artis as well. Beautifully coming in with the plasma field like that. Just beautiful body blocking and ensuring that the carry is the one to get the first blood.
So that's going to be a huge amount of farm coming out from him, and he's just going to skyrocket. Already got his boot, only 1 minute.
Actually, Tidehunter in the same situation, thrown back by the telekinesis, and one more right click is going to do the job, or yeah, Rubik is the one to actually get it in the end. So both offlaners going down at the same time almost.
Yep, a pretty nice result coming out.
Oh, and mid lane Chet, he's going to go man fight Sniper. Is he going to have enough? Leechy comes in with the additional health, dual breath to slow down the attack speed, and man, how much faith did Chet have there in his teammates like that?
Well, a lot, as it was basically one versus 3 man fight.
Oh,
Sniper,
but he runs into the gang. Brave Fire Blast, Telekinesis, they should have enough Fate Polish there. Brave Fire Blast as well, Chet. 1 point in Dragon Blood, he's gonna bottle up, but the right clicks are coming. There's the Telekinesis, and Chet probably gonna go down in the end. Yes, the bottle, not enough.
Yeah, just one more away, and he's going to be able to even pick himself up a nice double damage. As this is basically 2 for 2. Both these two teams now, and I'm liking these rotation ganks now coming out from Chili Willy. Really cleaned themselves up, including getting that kill on Tidehunter. Not got the first blood, so slightly in favor of KPG. But they have got to go back. They can't leave that Tidehunter against a Lycan for too long, just because Tidehunter, he loves fighting melee heroes, because that Anchor Smash does so much work. Especially as the minus damage it gives. That's the real thing that spell does.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a little bit hard along the way. As Rubik now with the double damage rune actually puts some really nice harass onto Goretz, who doesn't have his stout shield actually. And I do think that Chili Willy came a little bit better off with the trades all in all. It was even considering that it was an offlaner for offlaner, mid laner for mid laner. But since the Dragon Knight was a little bit higher level when he went down, actually on never mind bot lane, they might go for the kill on Dante. But the score still for extra movement speed is enough for him to get to safety. But Rubik as well as the Brave King, they got just a little bit more XP out of the Dragon Knight kill than KPG got from the Sniper. So just getting early level 6 on Rubik is definitely going to be important here.
Yeah, because we do see that both the two teams after an explosive start have kind of gone back to farming. Both of them more than happy to be able to get the farmers. You know, the Lycan is slightly getting beaten out by the Razor, but not by that much. In terms of last hit, it says, we do see the Doom might be in a bit of trouble. Can he get the body block off again? No, he can't. Dante is going to probably be more than fine, but once again getting harassed back, and, you know, he's mostly out of regen right now. Only 1 salve left.
Yeah, and goddamn, he gets himself an Invis rune as well, and Chili Willy, they didn't have any wards on this bottom lane to actually scout it out, and oh, Art is going aggressive on that. The static link is there, 56 points of damage, make it 70 now. Is he gonna die for this? He has the plasma field as well, and he is gonna get the kill, beautifully done by the Razor. And he's probably gonna get out Scotch free as well as the tower. He's gonna get tanked up by the creeps, at least for a little while.
And even worse than that was just simply a case of, we saw all that damage getting drained away as he's doing even more as soon as he spawns back in. They want to go for it again. Just doing the right click damage, but he's going to have to be careful because the tower is attacking him in the face. And he's not getting rid of it, and he will go down.
That was a huge mistake by him, although they almost got the sniper for it as well, but goddamn, he's just not fast enough, or is he has 10 extra movement speed, but decided to go the wrong way around, and Sniper barely makes it out. But man, they do kill off the Doombringer, but I don't think it's worth it at this point. I mean, Razor, he was almost level 7 already, and he could have easily escaped if he had just right-clicked the creep and gotten rid of the tower aggro.
Yeah, but I do agree with that. That's a huge mistake coming out from him. As we do see in the meantime, Lycan is going to keep farming up while there's that small gap where Razor's basically down for the count. As Tide, well, he's doing actually a pretty good job compared to this Doom. Tide currently 19-4, the 3rd highest last hitter, in fact, beating out the Sniper.
Yeah, he's almost beating out the Lycan as well, who just can't go into melee range, and I guess that's what you will get when the supports are rotating around. Even Rubik, I mean, he's really low on mana, has enough for 1 Fate Bolt or one telekinesis, but Goretz, he's just showing the strength of a Tidehunter against melee hero Stokasando. Now has a healing self, so can actually go up close to try to get some last hits. But Tidehunter just showing dominance.
It's just so hard though, because of even if he does, you know, get into a last hit range, the minus damage coming out from the Anchor Smash means it's so difficult to be able to make anything happen.
Yeah, it definitely is. And actually looking at mid lane now, Dragon Knight is level 6 when Sniper is level 5 only at the moment. We'll get level 6 soon enough though. But already with 3 points into take aim, his range is actually sitting at 850. So the Dragon Knight just slowly got chipped away, but he found the regeneration rune. They want to go for Dante. But this time around, a Dire Observer Ward was there as well to just spot out the movements.
As you see right now, the Sniper is a little bit interesting as he's starting to get that positive damage, especially with that Howl, and it does mean that...
Top lane, they killed off the Lycan. And now leaving armor on Goretz should be able to keep him alive. Anchor Smash comes out, reducing the damage on Ralphie and Treant. Well, Rubik just has to run away when a Treant is right-clicking at you. 94 damage. And bottom lane, they're gonna go for the push. Jet, still, Elder Dragon form is gonna wear off soon, but they got the tier 1 and tier 2 down to like 3/4 of HP.
Yep, as we see that in the meanwhile, we're not seeing a lot of pressure outside of what they originally were doing from coming up from Chili Willy, and I do feel this is mostly due to the fact they're trying to just keep this Lycan up, as Wraith King could be in a bit of trouble. Not going to be able to get taken out though, as that very aggressive ward comes out from a KPG.
Yeah, Goddamn just used the leech actually on the creep camp to heal them up a little bit. With the leech on Wraith King might have actually gone for the kill, and funny enough, Wraith King, he was level 3 for a long time, now actually hits level 4 as well, but after the kill that they got on the Dragon Knight mid lane, they haven't really been accomplishing much as supports. And they might lose the tier 2 bottom lane, but PSM dropping low as is Artis. He's stacking up the tower once again. They have to go for the tower kill. Artis, you can't take too much of this. And yeah, they just destroyed the tower in the end, because Chili Willy, no rotations were inside to actually help them out. But speaking of rotations, Goretz might be in trouble. Ralphie comes in from the side, but he doesn't have enough mana for his stun. Oh my god, the medallion is there on Tokasan, but will it be enough with the shapeshift? Trying to chase him down, TP support, leaving armor, anything? Nope. But he just makes it out under the tower.
As he does actually have that very fast medallion coming out on the Lycan, meaning he's going to be able to do Roche very
mid lane, Dragon Tail, Jakiro, Illusions coming out, Ice Path to help out additionally. Liquid Fire on the tower as well, and man, Kompas Gaming 6-3, they are farming better. Oh, but top lane, Highlander does go down, Artist though joins the fight, Plasma Field is there, Ralphie just barely makes it out. Goddamn, wants to go even more aggressive, has Majestic Charges as well. Can use them. I don't think if he's gonna have enough mana for the lead sheet as it is anyway. But a 1-for-1 Tidehunter for a Sniper overall.
As this Lycan is going to have to be super careful right now, as he is going to get his damage stolen away with Artez stealing a whole bunch of damage himself. This should be a dead Lycan. Tokasan, can he get? No, he's not going to be able to. The last right click coming out, stretching far away. He's basically got a double damage rune right now with that additional static link damage.
Yeah, just really well played, and to be honest, I was really skeptical about early rotations of a Jakiro and a Treant Protector and how useful they're gonna be, but they've been rotating around really well and just catching the enemy off guard. Maybe Chili Willy hasn't had enough map vision, or I don't know what the case may have been, but Jakiro not only has his rotations been good, he's also been landing those ice paths when necessary to just set things up, and this now means that 3 towers have already fallen in the favor of Kompas Gaming, whereas all of their own towers stand, and with a Treant Protector, if the tier 1 towers don't fall like 15 minutes into the game, they might not fall ever.
Yep, as we are seeing even more pushing coming out from KPG. This top lane, well, there's going to be a little bit of an issue as KPG's realised they've got an advantage and they're pushing it. They want that tower gold. And that is one of the reasons why the push meta has just been so popular, because of how much gold pushing gives you. As
the courier is gonna get sniped from the sniper. He gets the kill, but there's the Ravage coming out. Actually only hits on 2 heroes, but Rubik is not level 6 yet. Otherwise could have gotten an easy steal. The Plasma Field comes through Dante. Liquid Fire actually puts the Doom on the Treant Protector. Maybe not the best of heroes, but Ray Fire Blast into Artist to make sure it can't chase. But Anchor Smash does get the kill on Rubik. Ralphie. He's low as well, but actually it's a 2-for-2 so far. Sniper just has been able to right click, but now Jet, he finds him. Go for Tokasan next. Gosh, to get the kill on Goretz. Double kill for him. Double kill for, I think it was Artis as well. Not even too sure, but they're gonna get the tier 2 probably as well. And winning a team fight, getting yet another tower. Actually, tier 1 tower mid lane went down to just creeps. So it's a crazy amount of gold for them.
Yep, and that's just completely a devastating team fight coming out from KPG. As I just feel that Chili Willy, they never really had a target they were able to focus on due to that Ravage and the rest of the damage coming out from the Razor. They're just simply always split up and always on the run.
Yeah, and just look at the net worth. It's really similar to game number 1. The highest on Chili Willy being the mid laner, Sniper this time around, and still getting doubled by, well, this time it's Artis on the Razor. Of course, Dragon Knight, he has a pretty nice amount of net worth himself, but oh, Ice Path catches Kaitora. There's the Plasma Field bringing him down to half HP. What got stolen? It is the Ice Path, so maybe, just maybe, Ruby can set something up with this.
Right now, they're just trying to take down this last tier 2 tower, and I don't think there's really any way that they can defend this at the moment. As it is one of the issues you mentioned, that they just didn't have a lot of team fight going out for themselves.
Yeah, it's their draft. I mean, getting the Lycan, I feel like they should have just gone more into the pushing style, but Tokasa wants to come in from the side. Plasma Field scouts him out and does a nice amount of damage, and just they force out the shapeshift. They want to come back in, got them. The mech from Artis helps him just survive the assassinate. Living armor, of course, is there as well. And Chili Willy using shapeshift, using assassinate, not getting anything from it. Well, I guess they get the tower deny as they make Kompas gaming back off. But oh, are they gonna lose something? Ice Path! Oh, double Ice Path! Ruby gets caught. Of course, got 3 heroes in return. Plasma Field a little bit off target. So no casualties, but all the outer towers have been destroyed 12 minutes into the game. This is some sick push.
Yeah, 12 minutes of the game, and not only that, we do see that, just look how sustainable this KPG team is right now. With the Leech Seed coming out from the Treant Protector, along with the Living Armor, it means that pop in with a mech and the fact that they're all pretty tanky heroes, it means that Chili Willy just can't get the pickoffs they need.
Oh, and now Kompas Gaming, they're like, guys, we're not ahead enough, just let's go for Roshan as well, get that Aegis. And well, Ralphie, he gets caught by Artis. Can he actually escape? He has the Brave Fire Flash, but the Purge slows him down so much. Ice Path coming in as well, and he's taking just so much damage to him. 126 and rating. He is still not level 6. 30 minutes into the game, but the Doom actually onto Chet. He might get the kill. The Macro Fire is there with the Ravage, hitting 2 heroes. Ice Path to catch the Sniper, and Dante now, he's slowed down as well. So Chet, although he got doomed, he's just gonna survive with half HP still left. And I really think this is going to be an extremely fast GG here.
Yeah, but at this rate, we've just seen that Chili Willy, every single time they're trying to go for a team fight, and that's what KPG are going for. This is that death ball kind of strategy that we're seeing, and the death ball strategy all comes down to how well did you do in the first 10 minutes of the game, and KPG had the better gank, and that means they've got the better death ball right now.
Yeah, it's not like they have like a crazy amount of push. I mean, yes, they have the Liquid Fire from Jakiro and the Elder Dragon form, but usually you never get towers down as fast as this. But it just goes to show how well their lanes went, how much items they have already to just be ahead this match. And Jet even has himself an Hyperstone now in the Dragon Knight, a plate mail on top of that, so going for an AC to speed up the push even more, and of course mitigate most of the damage that Chili Willy has, because Sniper almost purely physical, at least the majority of his damage, because he relies so much on his right clicks. Lycan, the same story for him, and Lycan actually, he still doesn't have even a Vladimir's offering. He went for that talisman, with the medallion rather, of courage before, so just struggling as hard as you possibly can, because network wise any hero on Kompas Gaming is ahead of the highest on Chili Willy.
Yeah, because we're just seeing, yeah, we're going to have a quick look at that net worth. It's basically all green at top, all red at the bottom, and it's not very good if you're in Chili Willy, as even the lowest support is out farming their Lycan, and it's all due to that tower gold. And that's why the push meta is just so strong right now, that all that gold is inside the towers.
Yeah, Kompas Gaming, they feel so confident at the moment, although actually they don't have perfect ward vision at all. Now they do see Chili Willy with this one, but before this in the enemy jungle they were just going blind as two supports going blind into the enemy jungle and scaring off Chili Willy there. If you're at a point where you have to be afraid of supports that much, you know you're just in a losing situation already.
Yeah, because if we have a quick look at the experience in gold, 15k gold difference. Only 10k experience difference, but that's both huge right there. I'm guessing that the stats person has an even higher percentage chance of KPG winning the last time we were at the stage in the game.
Yeah, it might be. I mean, if you're reaching the point of 1k gold per minute, it's just such a low chance to come back, especially with the heroes that Chili Willy has. I mean, Sniper, not really a good comeback hero by any means.
No, that's the main issue, that they just don't have the ability to, take an amazing team fight. They don't have that 100% win rate.
Oh crap! One does not how does one compete, man? You don't? 100%, you can't lose! Kompas Gaming, even if they throw hard, they still win because the stats say it.
Yep, so if you're a KPG fan, those stats are pretty good, but Chili Willy, if they can catch KPG making a mistake, if they can catch them out, maybe something may be able to happen. But it's going to be very difficult for them.
Yeah, especially that even a GM Protector has a Blink Dagger now, although it's weird that with a Blink Dagger you're staying so far up front. But now Goretzi goes in with his own Blink Dagger, has the Ravage of course. Does he want to pop it? No, he can't. He gets doomed up. Really nicely done. Assassinate will get the kill, or ensure the kill at least. And now the macro power down. Ralphie comes back from his reincarnation, gets another stun onto Gotham. What got stolen is the lead sheet. And actually it's a 2 for 0 so far, but a nice ice path catching to Rubik. Just gonna fall down as casualty. Dante gonna go down to Artis's plasma field. Double kill for him. Ralphie gonna probably be the next one to fall. Kaitora just barely makes it out on the sniper, and now tower under siege. Again, Kiilstofte was finished on Artis previously. Has an Aegis as well, and well, Shakiro dropped low. And this was probably as good as of a fight that Chili Willy can ask for.
Yeah, we just saw it was a mistake coming out on Juicy Liking, looking for that last kill. The Assassinate's going to pick it up.
Stolen! Kill stolen. Or secured. Secured. Yeah.
But
we'll go
either way, what we just saw right there was that it was a mistake by KPG. We saw the Tide Hunter just kind of blinked in and then sat there. And then he got doomed up and taken out before he could get his Ravage off.
Artis, he's playing the bait at the moment. If he loses his life, he's gonna come back. Actually, the mech came out from Dante. Yes, it did. But the support is arriving. They overgo into the Ravage. Perfectly catching all 4 heroes. Now Artis back with full HP. They clean up one. Ralphie gonna go down as well. Actually uses the magic one to stay alive. But this is gonna be GG as they just all lose their lives almost. And just what a beautiful bait by Razor.
Yeah, that was lovely right there as he just gets taken out, and that was a very strong push coming out from KPG, as that's going to be 18-minute game right there. KPG, they're going to win this 2-0. Sadly, Chili Willy, they're going to lose their first 2 games, and that is going to be our first game of the evening.
Yes, it is. The next game should be in about 39 minutes because, well, this game just went so damn fast. Maybe they will even start sooner if both teams are ready. Kompas Gaming probably will because they just swarm off a cozy 2-0 victory. But guys, like we mentioned, this is not it for the day, not nearly it. At least 2 more 2-game series, probably one in the night as well after that at 1 or 2 AM in the night shift for HeflaTV. So just congratulations to Kompas Gaming, just showing us their strength. And guys, if you liked us, be sure to follow us on this channel as well as HeflaTV1 to just show support, and click the follow button even if you don't really get the notifications on the email or something. And check out our social media to know when we're going live, with what games, on what streams. And just be sure to check out myself personally if you like me at Coucher on Twitter, and my co-caster at Banshee on both Twitter and Twitch. So guys, I'm not going to close the stream for half an hour, just definitely going to keep it running, just some songs, filling in some song requests as well if you have any. So stay tuned.